Hello, all you lovely people. Hope you are well. I am doing very good. I have a few, some nice quotes and one Bible verse that I want to use for the business part of our chat today. I hope you enjoyed my video. It was a little bit of a real raw video, but I hope you enjoyed it. So today we are just going to be talking about just some motivation just to keep us going, because I know there's a lot of us that are we are not struggling, we are just in our heads, and that's the main thing. So let's start and have a nice chat. I am looking forward to sharing this with you guys. It's just every day, like yesterday I was actually supposed to do the video, and it was just as if God just said, no, there's still something I need. I'm still working on something. So that's why I didn't post the video yesterday. And this morning when I woke up, I felt like, as a matter of fact, yesterday I was very tired as well. I don't know, I was just very tired. I think it's just because working night shift with my husband is like doing its thing. Every time the phone rings, I'm awake, struggling to go back asleep. When he comes in from his work, then awake again. So, but yesterday I was tired and I was a little bit down. I don't know why, but I was just feeling that God is just working a little bit on me, and He's working in my mind, and that's why I didn't post the video. And it's not an excuse. It really is. If I can talk to you guys each and every day, I will do that. But it is as if the Lord is just stopping me, and He is preparing me. There's a lot of quotes that I am saving to share with you guys, but some of the quotes are very, very long, and it's just like, oh yes, I must share this, I must share this, I must share this. And I'm getting super excited because I want to share everything with you guys. And he's just saying, hey, stay calm, I'm leading you, because he does. He leads me in everything that I do since I started this vlog. So okay, I was listening to Tony Robbins, and he was talking about burning boats, and I was sitting and I was just wondering myself, burning boats, okay, I don't have a boat, what boat am I going to burn? And as he went on, it is just like in the early years when, like, the guys in the boats were fighting against one another, or they came to a land that they wanted to take over, what they did is they burned their boats. It just means that you have to go forward. There's no backup plan, and there's no way going back. It forced them to go forward. And it's so true with our business, with our life. Like the past, it is past. It will be part of our lives forever, but let's burn those boats so that it doesn't define where we are going forward to. And it's just said, it means that you are committed fully, and you just remove the safety nets. What is our safety nets? The safety nets is our comfort zone. So when we burn our boats, it means we have to get out of our comfort zone. I know that there are people that love their comfort zones, but sometimes your comfort zone crumbles, and you cannot keep on building it to keep it whole. It has to break at a time. And when that comfort zone breaks, you need to get out of your comfort zone. And when you step out of that comfort zone, that fear you feel, it mustn't be fear of failure, fear of you're not going to make it. You must take that fear and let it boost you, and that it motivate you to go forward. And that fear, you must use that fear as a positive fear, not as a negative fear. Not that, because I used my fear as a negative fear. Now I am using that fear that is still inside of me, and I'm using it as a positive fear, making it my mission, my determination, because that's my word of this year, determination. So I am determined to make a success. I'm determined to make a success of this channel. I'm determined to make a success of my online business. I am determined to make a success of my digital products that I created and that I am still busy with, because I am a creative person and I love to be creative. So this is actually, it's not supposed to be out of my comfort zone. It must be in my comfort zone, but sorry, because I never practice it, it is out of my comfort zone, because I'm constantly thinking, am I doing this right? Am I not doing this right? But now I am learning how to take that fear and say, but you know what? I don't care what other people is saying. I don't care what other people are thinking. This is my journey, and I am doing this because I know that with the advice and with the motivation, I can help someone, even with my digital products that I am creating. It is not about business, it's about affirmations, it's about giving advice, it's about helping someone, because I think that's my main thing, is I need and I want to help people. Even if it's just with a little bit of advice, even if it's just with a little bit of motivation. And sometimes I have to listen to myself to follow my own advice. Yes, I know, it's silly, eh? But it's all right. I'm getting there, I promise you. Okay, let's go on. When you burn your boat, you will be operating at your highest level, because you know you don't have something to fall back. There's no other doors that you have kept open. You have burned those boats. And you have to be serious about your goals. So if you have goals, be serious about your goals. And if you're not serious about your goals and you still have a little bit of doubt, please don't burn your boat. You can start burning your boats when you have a clear vision of what your goals is and what you want to achieve in life. Then you can start burning your boats. Okay. It was just something you said, and I thought it was quite cool. And then the other thing is, if you want to achieve something, you have to take massive action. What is that massive action? That massive action is when you are standing at a cliff and you have to go on a zip line. Don't be afraid. Lift your legs, go, and let the zip line take you to where it needs to take you. Take that massive action. Don't stand and say, I'm afraid. That's why I don't do bungee jumping. I'm too afraid for that. But that's the massive action. When you are on the bungee edge and you have to jump, that's your massive action. I'm not ready to take that massive action, but I'm ready to take massive action in my business and in my life. Not bungee jumping. I'm sorry. I will not be able to do that. I'm too scared of heights. Okay. So, okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to read you this it's just quotes that it founded me, and I found it very interesting because it's like our journey in life. It doesn't matter what we do in life, in our business, in our love life, or whatever. So I'm going to read a piece, and then let's just talk a little bit, just what it means to me. And then the last thing, the other one that I wanted to talk to you about, I'll leave it for last because it's business orientated. Okay, so let the trees teach you growth requires patience, and let the wind teach you you can change direction and speed as you desire. Trees takes hundreds and thousands and million years to grow, and they are just standing and they are patient. And it's just, we have to be like trees in life, in our business, in everything we do. We need to have patience. Some people grow faster in their online business than other people. It doesn't mean you do something wrong. Some people are better marketers than others. It doesn't mean you will not make a success. Be patient, trust the process, and if you see it, you will believe it and you will receive it. Even the wind. You were in your 9-to-5 job, the wind were blowing and the wind were blowing, and suddenly you came across digital marketing. And now your direction has changed drastically from working a 9-to-5, receiving a paycheck each and every month, to where you are now on your own, owning your own online business, and you are creating 100% profit, and you are making more money every month than your job that you had, your 9-to-5 job. Wind blows, it changes direction. Sometimes the wind is strong, sometimes the wind is like just a cool breeze. But if the wind blows you in another direction, go on your knees, pray, and ask if it's the direction you need to go. Because I believe that if your direction changes, it's God changing your direction. Nobody else. It's not from you. If you are scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you come across digital marketing, and you come across the digital mastery program, and you start thinking about it, it's God taking you in that direction. It's just my belief. Nothing happens just because it happens. It happens for a reason. It's then just you need to decide, are you going in that direction, or are you going back in the other direction? You can try going into the other direction. You can maybe go back into that direction for maybe a month or two. At the end of the day, if you need to go in that other direction, you will go to that other direction. Let the flowers teach you that beautiful things do not bloom all year long, and let the ocean teach you that you can be both calm and chaos. Isn't that beautiful? That flowers bloom in their seasons. You do get winter flowers, you do get spring flowers, the summer flowers, and the other season flowers. Every season has flowers. You will bloom and you will be beautiful, but you can keep yourself beautiful, not blooming every season that you need to bloom. It just means that sometimes the beautifulness of your life will change to maybe a few struggles. It's just God's way to bringing you back down to earth and say, please, let me water you, let you grow again into that beautiful flower that you were 2, 3, 4 months ago. I think that was quite nice. Let the ocean teach you you can be both calm and chaos. There's chaos in our life once in a while. And then there's calmness in our life once in a while. It's how we use the calmness and how we use the chaos to either make it a positive thing or just to, if it's chaos, your life will be chaos. Don't you think that if you take that chaos and you can turn it into something beautiful, even if there's this anxiousness and this chaos inside of you, that anxiety, knowing that, oh my goodness, I am on break point because nothing is working out, everything is chaos, and you just think, you know what, I have to go through this chaos season because God is preparing me for something greater. Let me go through it because He is preparing me to receive that so that I can handle that blooming flower that He is preparing for me. Even with the calmness, we can use the calmness as gratitude and say, thank you, Lord, for everything you have given me. Thank you for the calmness that I have in myself, for trusting you where you are leading me into the path that you want me to go. So we can use it either way. It all depends on us, and it all depends on our mindset. Gentle and strong. Let the clouds teach you. When things get too heavy, it is time to release. Okay, so now I want to tell you a little story. I found it a little bit of funny because I see a lot of humor in my life. If I don't see the humor, I would be like depressed for the rest of my life. So my son got paid every week, and then he signed his permanent contract. He's permanently assigned. And then they said, okay, you will receive your money, your salary on the 25th. So he is receiving his money on the 25th. So we were spoiled with the fact that every week when he gets his money, we buy electricity. So now for the last 3 weeks, the electricity was fine until Saturday. Saturday I was just like, Lord, I'm asking you to please let us use less electricity so that this little bit of, I think it was like 10 units, so that these 10 units can just be fine until the 25th. And yesterday when I woke up, the unit, it was only like 2 units. There were only 2 units left. And I was just like, yesterday morning I just said, thank you, Lord, because my son has a fan in his room and we have a fan in our room. And so it is so hot, we cannot be without the fan, especially during the night. And I just woke up and I was just laughing, and I just said, thank you, Lord. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for keeping the electricity so that at least we can have electricity, so at least I can work. And my son was off yesterday. At least he could play his games and everything. It just shows you that if you put all your trust in God, He can just make miracles everywhere He goes. And it's a small little miracle that happened in my life because I trusted Him fully. It's not like the previous times when I listen. We got money for electricity. The electricity would never have um, it would have, the electricity would go down eventually. It's just the fact that the Lord stretches the electricity for just, okay, until Monday. You can have electricity until Monday. But we still had to make a plan to get electricity. We did, but it's just that small little thing that I just smile and say, thank you, Lord. That's a small little miracle in my eyes, and I am so grateful for that. And last night I just couldn't say thank you enough just for the fact that we still had electricity for a few hours on Monday. So when things like when the clouds get heavy, it rains, and when the rains falls, the clouds get light, the sun shines. So if you feel happy and you are not happy, if you feel heavy, and that's what I said in my previous video as well, please, if you are being abused and someone is hurting you, whether it's sexually or whether it's mentally or whether it's physically, there is so many resources you can go to. Please pick up a phone if you can. Go and talk to someone so that someone can help you, because if that fear takes over, you are screwed, because you are so afraid. You're afraid to talk to someone. You are afraid to just do something because you don't know what that person's next step is going to be. If it happens directly, please, I'm begging you guys, don't make the same mistake that I made. I know it's easy to say when you are not abused, but go and talk to someone. But as long as that fear is taking a hold over your life, you are going to be abused for so many years. And it's not fair towards you, because you know what, there's a lot of abusers that gets away because of fear, because we are afraid to just take that next step and say, you know what, I cannot take this anymore. I need to get out of here. I'm going to phone someone. If you don't have that family support, and if you don't have that friend support, there is a lot of other outside resources that will be willing to help you guys. So that fear is a cloud that needs to rain everything out. And when it rains out, you phone those people so that they can help you, so that you can get better and that you can look after yourself, because you are also a very important person. God has a purpose for you. Let the stars teach you that darkness is needed to see light. And let the sun teach you, no matter how long you have been hidden, you will always rise again. So what that means for me is, through every dark tunnel, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't matter how long the darkness is around you, there is always light. Some of us don't see our lights because of fear, because of things stopping us seeing that light. And in the desert, the plants is like hiding underneath the sand. And when it starts raining and the sun shines, those flowers bloom to be the most beautiful flowers. And it doesn't matter how long it takes in life for you to bloom, but you will bloom. I am 53 years old and I am blooming now because the sun is shining on me. And I got out of the darkness and I am going to shine, and my flowers is starting to bloom because the sun is shining over me, because I know I am here for greatness, because God promised us greatness. He promised us everything. We must just believe it, and we must start living to what He is leading us to go, where He wants us to go. He is leading us. Remember, God even knows what you are thinking, what you are going to say next year this time. He even knows that. He created us. But He is preparing us to go maybe through hard times, so that when we receive His blessings, we can handle it. Because sometimes when we don't go through our dark days, we will not be able to receive the blessings. And there's a lot of blessings that I have missed because I was staying in the darkness, and I didn't want to see the light. I didn't want to go where He led me to go. I wanted to stay in the darkness because I felt sorry for myself, because I felt, and listen guys, I am till today struggling with I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful, or whatever. My husband is constantly fighting with me, but I'm getting better now. I really do get better because I am working on it each and every day, saying in my mind and saying to myself, I am good enough. I am a big ass freaking boss woman. I have it in me, and that is why I am starting to bloom now, because I decided to let the sun shine on my little seed. And the weed has been removed out of the way. It's not removed totally. I'm still working on that. Remember, your mindset and your body in syncing with your mindset is constantly hard work. And I have to work on it each and every day. I have my up days. I have my down days. And when I'm in my down days, it's like, it's down. I am down. I'm just doing nothing. I'm looking at nothing. I'm just doing nothing. Because then I am fighting with myself inside and constantly saying, you are not good enough. Why are you doing this? And then I have to just, you know what? I am good enough. Stay away. Go away. Get out of my mind. I declare in God's name that I am good enough. And then I stand up and I go further. I'm not going to lay down and feel sorry for myself anymore. I am determined to make something of my life, even at the age of 53. I am going to be a huge success. I'm going to show my family. I'm going to show the people that don't believe in me that I am this big success woman, and I am going to be our family's first millionaire, making millions, and I'm going to help so many girls, because that is the biggest thing for me, is to help abused girls, abused boys, abused children, and even children. And bullying is the next topic of my vlog because we don't realize how many kids, how many people commit suicide because of bullying. And you know what? We have to make people aware and parents aware of bullying, cyberbullying with the kids these days on their phones and WhatsApps and Telegram and Twitter and who knows what else. There's so much bullying going on at school, bullying going on, and we must make parents aware of that, because the kids of today don't have the freedom to talk to their parents, because the parents don't have time for the kids and the kids don't have time for the parents, and there's this gap in between, and so the kid is being bullied and the parent sees there's something wrong with the kid, but there's no communication because of phones and social media, and that is the biggest thing for me. But that's a topic for another day. It's just, please, allow the sun to shine over your little seed that's been planted deep inside, where your mind and your body is in sync with one another. Let that flower come out and you will bloom, but you will die again, going through hard times, and then you will bloom again. It is a constant cycle. Roses die, they have their season, they are blooming, they die. Rain, a little bit of tender loving care, sunshine, they bloom again. Each and every one of us is a flower that God has created to bloom, and we have our blooming times. And now this is my blooming time. Maybe it's your blooming time. Let's do this together. Let's bloom together. Let's help other people, because that is the main thing for me, and I will say it constantly and every single day, is I need to help someone, even if it's through my videos, just to help someone, even if it's with business, giving in an idea with my online journey, giving advice with what I am going through. That is what I need to do, and that is what I'm going to do, and that is what I am busy doing. So let's go to the next point. So this was also actually very good. An arrow can only be shot by pulling it backward. So when life is dragging you back with difficulties, it means that it's going to launch you into something great. So focus and keep aiming. Wow, that's an awesome one, hey? I don't even know what to say. It just struck me so hard, and it's exactly with the flowers and the sun and the stars and nature. My arrow is on the verge of being pulled. There's just a few more stringings to just go backward, some centimeters to go backward. But I believe that my greatness is on its way, and God is going to give that greatness, because I will be able to handle it because of what I went through. That's all I'm going to say. If you are that arrow that is just in the bow and it's just being pulled, don't give up. Go through that dark time. Go through that hard times, because God is preparing you for what He has in store for you in the future. We all go through seasons, if we don't go through the seasons, then all the blessings that was meant for us, we won't be able to receive it because we are not prepared. So we first need to prepare, and then we can receive. It's just like a dough for a bread. You prepare it, you put it in the bucket. Sorry, I am so silly, thinking in Afrikaans, I want to speak in English. Oh my goodness, forgive me, eh? You prepare it, and then when you put it in the oven, it's ready for the oven, and it's prepared for the oven. It's just our life journey as well. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not even going to correct myself. Okay, so then the last one is for the business, for those who are scrolling through Google, TikTok, Facebook, looking for that online job. Okay. In Ecclesiastes 11, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Ecclesiastes 11. There are some things you cannot be sure of. You must take a chance. If you wait for the perfect weather, you will never plant your seeds. If you are afraid that every cloud will bring rain, you will never harvest your crops. You don't know where the wind blows, and you don't know how a baby grows in its mother's womb. In the same way, you don't know what God will do. He makes everything happen. When I read the verse, I was just thinking of those people who are scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And they see this program. Okay, they scroll, they come across the Digital Mastery Program, and they see, oh wow, all these people talking about the Legacy Builder, Digital Mastery Program, the Launchpad, and then they think about it, they scroll again, they come across it again and again and again. So I believe that if you came across it the first time, you are being led to that program. Exactly like I was led to the program, and I was like scrolling, okay, but here in the back of my head, it's still, that seems like such a great program. And I started investigating and asked questions and everything about the program. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to take that massive action step. And I put money aside for 3 months. And then when I had the money, I bought into the program. And the thing is, if you are scrolling and you say, I'll wait for the right moment, then you will never buy it. I promise you, you will never buy it, because there is no right moment. If you are waiting for the right time, you will never buy it, because there is no right time. People, you have to take that massive action step and say, I'm going to buy, and I'm going to follow the step-by-step program and see where it goes. If this program was not a success, there wouldn't have been 50,000 people in the community. There would not have been a Michelle that is teaching us every third, fourth month a 90-day program where she takes you step by step, video by video, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, on how to grow your business, then I don't know what to say. There is a lot of other programs on the internet, on TikTok, that people are advertising. But I promise you, this is so far the best program. At the end of the day, it all depends on, are you going to take that massive action step? Are you going to get out of your comfort zone saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to try this? Because the thing is, you can still do your 9 to 5 while you are doing your online business until it works for you, that you can say, bye-bye 9 to 5, I am going forward and earning dollars. If you are South African, earning in dollars, it's a lot of money. But the thing is, you earn 100% profit. You make 100%. You don't make like 50% or 80% and 20% goes to someone else. You make 100% profit. And there is constant webinars, there's teachings, there is, you name it. It is in the community group, and the community that is in that group, that 50,000 people, are on different levels of where they are at their online business. So if you are just a beginner, you can talk to a pro, let's call them professionals, because they already made millions and thousands of dollars. You can talk to them and say, can I follow you on TikTok? What is your YouTube channel? Link so that I can start following you. Watch their videos, learn from them. Go and do the 90-day business run, holiday run, how to make 10K in 90 days. There is so much you can learn. There is, if you're not a technical person and you are struggling with the tech, there is in the classroom, there is people that is teaching you step by step what you must do. Sorry, this is my little dog that is now just wants some tender loving care. So please, don't hesitate. Take that massive action. There is no perfect timing. There is no wait for the right moment. There is nothing perfect or nothing going on in life. You either do it or you don't. If you don't want to do it, scroll past. Don't look at it again. Look at something else that you are interested in. But I promise you, 50,000 people, and that is all over the globe. It must say something. There are testimonies of how people are growing. And growing is not making $100, a $300, a $600, or a $900 win. It is leads. It is setting up the program. There's a lot of people that is struggling, and they just go and start, and they ask some of the community members to help them. There is a technical division where they help the people. So don't wait for that perfect timing or whatever. If God leads you to something, whether you believe in God or not, He is leading you to a program or to TikTok and go through and, oh, there's Tanya from Le Rue Daily Pay. Oh, I like her. Or let's see what she has to say, because I resonate with her. No, I'm going to do that. Watch a video. And then you buy it, and then your life changed forever. I promise you, your life really do change forever. you are totally another person, especially if you start with the mindset trainings, if you do all the trainings that needs to be training. Sometimes the webinars or everything is late at night or in the early mornings. It depends in which country you are staying. But there is replays. I'm watching the replays because the time with my husband is very important. So the little time we spend with one another during the week, the next morning, if there were training, I just watch it the next morning. I watch the replay. And the best part actually is, if you watch the replay, is you can make notes. I don't write that fast, and I like to make notes because I like to go back and see, okay, burning your boats. That is how I wrote it down. Arrows, everything, circles, you know. Burning your boat. Remember, burn your boat when you are ready to burn your boat. That 9 to 5, you can start burning that 9 to 5 when you know your online business is making you enough money for you to stop and burn that 9 to 5, which I did. You all must be blessed. It was nice talking to you guys. I will see you when I see you again. Have a blessed day. Bye.